Born on January 22, 1909, in Pantanaw, Burma, Thant was the eldest of 4 children in a modest family. His early life was filled with a love for education, leading him to become a headmaster at the National High School in Pantanaw by the young age of 25. In the early 1950s, Thant ventured into the political landscape when he served as the secretary to the Prime Minister of Burma. His influence grew steadily, and by 1957, he became Burma's representative to the United Nations. 4 years later, in 1961, Thant found himself stepping into the role of acting Secretary General of the United Nations, following the sudden death of Dag Hammarskjöld. The following year, Thant was formally elected as Secretary General, a position he held for a decade. During his tenure, Thant faced some of the most significant crises of the 20th century. In each crisis, Thant played a crucial role in mediating between conflicting parties, from the Cuban Missile Crisis to the Congo Crisis and the Six-Day War. His diplomacy, patience, and commitment to peaceful resolutions earned him respect from leaders around the globe. However, Thant's tenure as Secretary General was not without its challenges. He faced criticism from various quarters, struggled with health issues, and even offered his resignation in 1967, only to be persuaded to stay on. Thant completed his term as Secretary General in 1971 and returned to his home country, Burma, where he lived out his final years, passing away on November 25, 1974. His impact on the world is undeniably significant. As the first non-European Secretary General of the United Nations, Thant broke barriers and set a precedent for future leaders. His belief in diplomacy and peaceful resolution of conflicts set a tone for the UN's approach to international crises. His life and work served as a beacon of hope during some of the world's most turbulent times. His ideals of peace, diplomacy, and mutual respect among nations continue to influence world leaders and policymakers today. Thant once said, "Every human being of whatever origin, of whatever station, deserves respect. We must each respect others even as we respect ourselves." This statement encapsulates the essence of Thant's legacy, a legacy that continues to resonate around the globe. So, as we navigate through our own crises and conflicts today, we might do well to remember Thant, a man who dedicated his life to peace, diplomacy, and mutual respect among nations. His legacy, his work, and his ideals continue to guide us, reminding us of the power of diplomacy and the importance of mutual respect in our interconnected world.